AITA for refusing to cut my hair for my father's wedding? Dad, 42, and his fiancée, Alice, 28, are getting married in November this year. I, 15F, didn't really like Alice because I think she replaced my mom too soon. My mom died of cancer 2 years ago and she and Dad started dating 8 months after. I try to be as polite as I can whenever she's around or starts a conversation with me. Dad never forced me to have a relationship with her, and I can also see that she's not interested in having one. After they got engaged, Alice approached me and said we needed to talk. She said she has a clear vision of how she wants her wedding to be and that I have to comply so that everything will be perfect. I said sure and asked her what I need to do. She said, "First, I want you to cut your hair short. Second, you can't wear heels, and lastly, only wear light makeup and no fake lashes." Okay? I let her finish before I responded. I said I can do the second and third, but I will not be cutting my hair. My mom loves my hair and helped me grow them thick and healthy. I got my blonde wavy hair from my mom, so I will keep it long. Alice accused me of wanting to upstage her. I said that's not what I'm trying to do, and I think it's unfair since I know she didn't make these demands on her other female guests. She then called me a selfish brat and told me she'll tell my dad about how I disrespected her. My dad then got involved and told me to just cut my hair because it will grow back anyway. I said her request is ridiculous and I'd rather not attend their wedding than to cut my hair. I think I have put my dad in a tight situation and I am now considering cutting my hair because I know my presence in the wedding will make my dad happy. But growing my hair back to lower back length will take a long time. AITA if I refuse to cut my hair? Edit. I am 5 feet 7 while Alice is 5 feet 6, so I kinda understand why she wants me to wear flats. I offered to tie my hair or put it in a bun, but she said that won't do. I am not part of the entourage. Edit 2. Yes, I look a lot like my mom. I got my hair, eyes and smile from her. Edit 3. Thank you so much for all your kind words. My mom's parents live in Ireland. Dad's parents live in Colorado. We're in Florida, but I do talk to them 2 to 3 times a week. I will follow all your advice and be on guard for my hair. Again, thank you all. I appreciate your condolences and kind words. Are you friggin' kidding me? What kind of insane bridezilla insists that non-entourage guests cut their hair? Not that asking bridal party to cut their hair isn't crazy also. Is your dad insane for not putting her in her place? What the hell? This is absolutely outrageous. You aren't an accessory at her wedding, for goodness sake. Does your grandma or grandpa know what your father is allowing? NTAX 1000H. NTA. Your body. Your choice. If Alice is worried about being upstaged by a 15-year-old girl, she's got bigger issues than hairstyle. Oh, no. NTA. Do not cut your hair. Punishment haircuts are real. And it sounds like your stepmother just wants to hurt and humiliate you. Your dad's a real too for supporting this ridiculous demand from a woman who is twice your age, who hilariously thinks you're trying to upstage her. Someone here is a selfish brat, but it certainly isn't you. Edit. I just wanted to add that you're clearly the mature one here. And I'm deeply sorry for your loss. And it's good that you're still in contact with your grandparents on a weekly basis. But this isn't a battle you should be fighting. Because you're 15. Confide in those adults you trust and have them come after your idiot father and brat of a stepmother. Explain to them what you've written here. You have not put your father in a situation. Rather, he and Alice have put you in one. This is not a valid request to make of anyone. and your father's bride-to-be had no room to ask it. Also, if your dad is allowing her to not let you be in the wedding if you don't cut your hair, then he is definitely along with her. Do not cut your hair. NTA. My mom died of cancer 2 years ago and she and dad started dating 8 months after. Wait, you've had 2 years since your mom died? I think she replaced my mom too soon. That's absolutely a fair response. And your dad should bear this in mind. She said she has a clear vision of how she wants her wedding to be and that I have to comply so that everything will be perfect. Off the bat, she's making her wedding a you problem. You're 15, and you've known her less than 2 years. If the wedding has a problem, it's not going to be you. First, I want you to cut your hair short. Not a reasonable request for anyone at a wedding. She's the for this request alone. My mom loves my hair and helped me grow them thick and healthy. I got my blonde wavy hair from my mom, so I will keep it long. Alice accused me of wanting to upstage her. Alice is doubly an asshole. She'll tell my dad about how I disrespected her, tripling down on being an asshole. My dad then got involved and told me to just cut my hair because it will grow back anyway. Your dad became an asshole here. Also, he never taught her to respect you. So he's an asshole for that. She wouldn't have asked you in the first place if she'd had any respect for you. Her request is ridiculous and I'd rather not attend their wedding than to cut my hair. You're 15. You're old enough to stay home or at a friend's house for the duration. First of all, good on you for standing up for yourself. Your dad's fiancé is an asshole, and she has no respect for you, or the grief you've spent 2 years processing. To go off like that after finding out it's something you treasure because of your mom. I'm disappointed in your dad for staying with her. There are some things you never do, and disrespecting a child's deceased parent is one of them. Please find something fun to do on the day. And maybe tell someone outside of the situation what's going on. Grandparents or a family friend. Someone who knows you and would stand up for you. NTA. NTA. Stepmom is jealous of you. Which is creep as SHT. Who looks at a minor with, "You'll upstage me." Quote. Don't cut your hair. NTA. Don't cut your hair unless you want to. While yes, the hair would grow back, it's something that you and your mom bonded over and I suspect your future stepmom is jealous of it. Stand your ground. NTA. Alice's request is very unreasonable, and if she's so jealous of you that she thinks you'll upstage her because of your hair, this is an indication of what things will be like sharing a home with her. This isn't just bridezilla behavior. She doesn't like having you around. Not being interesting in having a relationship with her future husband's minor child is a major red flag. You could offer to wear your hair up, and if that's not acceptable, don't feel bad about not attending. Alice sounds jealous of you and very calculating, and is using your father's desire to please someone 14 years his junior as a way to put a wedge between him and you, because he really should have had your back and not let Alice think she can make that kind of demand of you. NTA. Your dad is only telling you to acquiesce to cut your hair because Alice already successfully cut off his balls. NTA. Op should tell her father that his GF is disrespecting her deceased mother by demanding that Op cut her hair. GF is not off to a very good start with Op. I would also make it clear to her dad that Op will be polite to the woman as she will become her father's wife and appears to make him happy. But, as the woman is only 13 years older than Op will never view her as a parental figure. GF will always be referenced as my father's wife. Any change in reference must be earned, not automatically granted. Op and the woman will just have to learn how to coexist until Op is old enough to move out. And should the new wife choose to have children, she should expect to take care of her own children. Op will not agree to any parentification. Best to lay down your boundaries now. Hopefully Op might have the option of being able to move in with her maternal grandparents if that is possible. NTA Do not cut your hair, and any self-respecting father would never tell you to. She is pulling a power play and is going to become a nightmare in your life once she gets a ring in it. At 15 you still have a couple of years on the clock, but seriously plan your escape. Is studying overseas or boarding school an option? NTA Please don't let them guilt you into cutting it if that's not what you want. My dad died when I was 8 and he always loved my long curly hair. I would have been devastated if my mom and stepdad were pushing me to cut it. I didn't cut it, besides trims to keep it healthy, until I was 20, and even now at 28 I've only cut it short 3 times. NTA Seriously, what kind of woman is jealous of 15-year-old daughter of her fiancé? That's exactly what this is. She is jealous of your looks. Cut your hair. Little to no makeup. Do not cut your hair to make anyone else happy. If they continue to make this demand, simply do not attend the wedding. NTA Didn't even have to read the whole thing to know my answer. It's very simple. If someone cares about you, they will not try to change what is not toxic. I have never heard of someone asking someone else to alter their body, physical appearance for a wedding. Seems like your stepmom is very insecure, and that's not your problem in the least. NTA And do not cut your hair for this woman. She's afraid a 15-year-old is going to upstage her at her wedding. This lady is bonkers. NTA at all. Your father's wife sounds like a real piece of work. If your mother loved it, keep it no matter what they say. Alice is acting childishly, and if it takes you missing the wedding, then so be it. NTA If they try and force haircutting on you, tell them you will report them to police for assault and they will get reported to CPS. Also show them this and explain that both parents are under investigation, got suspended from their jobs and lost custody of her. Also, speak to a trusted adult or teachers. NTA at all. I am heartbroken for you. Ask your dad why he wants to marry someone who is being so awful to you. It's not just hair. She wants to long-term make you look bad so she looks better. She wants to permanently take away something from you that is a physical connection to your mom. Then she calls you names and threatens to tell your dad lies about your behavior to turn him against you. This is bordering on abusive and controlling. Please tell any family members, especially on your mom's side. Are there grandparents or aunties or uncles who you can tell?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.